Hey everybody, it's Synac here, and welcome to my next tutorial in this series for practical PowerShell usage. Today we're going to be covering Active Directory management with PowerShell. So we're going to start by typing import module Active Directory. I already have it loaded, but if you want to check and make sure, you can do git ps drive, and then the top one should say AD provider Active Directory. So, good to go there. Now, as you can see, there are tons of commands associated with Active Directory. We're going to be focused on some basic ones: get AD user, set AD user, add AD group member, a couple other basic ones like that. You can get some really fine-grained stuff in there, but we're going to go with the simple stuff for now. So our domain, we've got just our very basic domain. We have our admin accounts, computers, domain controllers, general user accounts, groups, pretty basic stuff. So the thing is in a really well put together company, when you create user accounts, you should actually spend some time updating those. Actually put some stuff for the address field, put their state, put the name of the office where they work, that kind of thing. So the reason why you would do that is because when you've actually set that kind of stuff, you can make some really cool sweeping changes on the back end. Let's say, for instance, you have a division in New York, and everyone that's in New York does accounting work. And you need to create a group on the server. You create your group even. It's called accounting. And that group's going to have access to everything there. Well, because all your user accounts are still in here, you're still a growing company, it's not quite all organized great yet. But you, at least when you created the accounts, you put the location for everybody. Well, you can actually pull that by doing get AD user dash filter, single quote, state equals double quote, New York. All of a sudden, we've got our New York users. I also believe I set this other test group to Louisiana. So there you go, you've got it. So let's say we're going to get all of our New York users. Awesome. And then we're going to do a for each object and open up ourselves a script bracket. And we're going to do, let's see, add AD group member. And the identity, that's the identity of the group. And so that group is accounting. And we're going to do members, and we're going to do $_ close it up. Well, we didn't get any feedback, but if we come back over here and check our accounting group, you can see that our users have been added. And let's say now we want to do the same thing, but we want to do it for the Louisiana group. And they're going to be our inventory managers, because that's what they manage there. So the identity of the group is inventory managers. Boom, and it's done. Open up inventory managers. There you go. Now, is it actually faster to do that if you only have a couple users like I have? Most definitely not. Most of us can probably right-click add to group and be much faster than that. The cool thing with this is it lets us do large-scale changes. It wouldn't have mattered if it found 500 users when I sorted for all my New York people. It doesn't care. Your wrist and your clicking fingers and typing, that cares. So it definitely scales out very well. Now, if you look here, we actually have these two admin accounts, but they're disabled. So again, I'm going to do get AD user, but this time, because I don't have these guys set to a specific state, they're in their own special OU. So I'm not going to filter, but now we're going to specify a search base. And the way you do that is you type OU equals, and then in my case, admin accounts, DC equals epi, DC equals local. Cool, there they are. And I pass that to for each object, enable AD account, then we do dash identity, $_ close up your script bracket, and bam! Come back over here, refresh, and both of these accounts are all ready to go. Now, let's say you created a whole group of accounts for a program that you're bringing up, but they've been kind of created over a longer period of time. They all need their password reset. Now, you can go to each user. Oops. You can right-click, reset password, type one in. That's not how we're going to do things. So we're going to do new pw equals read host as secure string. And we're just going to give it password. Awesome. So now we're going to go get AD user, filter, star, search base. And this time it's going to be OU equals general user accounts. DC equals epi, DC equals local. So we got all of the user accounts in this folder now. And we're going to come back over here There we go. For each, set AD account password, and it's going to be identity underscore, same as always. And then we're going to do reset, so that way you don't have to know the old password because you're resetting it. New password is $new PW. Hit enter to run that bad boy. And if you're an idiot like me, forget to close off your brackets. No big deal. All of the passwords for those accounts have now been reset. And you did it all in one go. And again, maybe when you have 2 or 3 user accounts, it's not worth it to do a little PowerShell command like that. But when you have a lot of people that need to be done in a hurry, that's the best way I can think of to do it. Now, let's say an office closed up. Your Louisiana office closed up. So, get AD user, and because the Louisiana office closed up, you want to make sure that all of those accounts are disabled, so that way they can't get into your file server and do, things that people who just got laid off would try to do. So, we're going to do the filter state equals LA lock. Disable AD account identity underscore. And I'm an idiot. For each. And close it up. So now we come back over here and look, and Lewis and Zoe have been disabled. Just like that. And again, it just goes to show that a little bit of extra time building your user accounts so they actually have the correct information here actually pays off. So, anyways, that's all we're going to cover on this one. It was just a real quick and dirty tutorial, but I hope you got something out of it. There's a ton of things you can do, and this is another one of those things that you really benefit from doing the get member and get help functions on, because you can see all of the things that you actually can do with something as simple as just an AD user account. So, I think that's where I'm going to close up, guys. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.